Okay, we're ready to get going.
Are you ready to head to the enemy base? It will be a long journey through the jungle.
Yes, the party is ready to leave.
As you wish. Mandalore has arranged for special transportation to get to Isis.
Finally, we're close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So lead on.
Security, computer use. Not we need anything. Really need. Guess we could take dueling. Or return force point. Better healing. Ah, good enough. Let's do this. I don't think we can gain influence with any of these guys since we're not in the group. Can I do
Just
this?
say the word. Wait here.
Some kind of device up ahead.
Hold a moment. Past the mines.
A Type 2 perimeter motion relay. That particular model has several security vulnerabilities and design flaws. Stealth field generators can fool them. If one of us could get close to it, I know the corporate override code for it. Amateurs shouldn't even bother building security technology.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good. But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better.
We'll send one of us up ahead. They'll use Bearder's code to bypass the sensor.
Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Wait here.
Yeah, this is the benefit of having some kind of a varied team as far as skills go. You just don't have to plow through everything every time. So at least one skill monkey per group is a good idea. I didn't recall that sneaking would be this useful in this game, but apparently it's not a wasted talent either. Athen should... we probably don't need a lot of skill tanks to bear there. So just use the code. Use Bearder's corporate override code. Sensor powers down. Work, guys.
So lead on.
What's that? Turret power generator. The turret power generator for the Sith camp is running efficiently. There are several manual levers and other controls to operate it. Okay, rewire the generator circuitry to cause it to explode. Now, can I turn it off? No, I want to get rid of it. It might cause an alert. Can I just turn it off? No, I'll rewire it to cause it to explode.
Let's go.
I just want to get rid of the turrets. I don't want to manipulate them in any kind of way. Just be gone.
A weakness is revealed.
Yeah, another generator there. Some kind of water monster. I think we should send someone with a stealth field to scout around.
How may I serve?
What's your stealth? 40 versus 41.
Wait here.
Sith Grenadier. There's no way I can use that and stay hidden. Security. We have a good security. Slice. Access commands. Fruit halls. Officer logs.
This is my first day on Dxun. My predecessor displeased our masters and was dealt with. The fool that cannot see perimeter. The Sith don't tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp. The camp sits in the shadow of a tomb. My subordinates say that the body of an ancient warlord named Freedon Nadd lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no beasts come into our camp, and especially that they don't reach the tomb itself. A bleak assignment. Signing off.
I think we can expect the weapons fire every time we access a log.
Feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. 50% more than my previous command. There's a bloodthirstiness to the jungle. The beasts here continually assault our mined perimeter. We've had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea what it contained. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation. Never is. Signing off.
Last log.
Including messages from orbit and from Onderon. Some sort of conflict is brewing. I think we have a ship. We're on full battle alert. Against what they won't say. The Sith Master said something about a disturbance in the Force. Well, what does that even mean? How do I prepare for that? Office told the threat is serious. We've put a double shift on monitoring the aerial sensor grid. The only thing that could worry our masters so much has to be a drop-ship invasion from the Onderon military. We will be prepared. The Sith said soon we'll have reinforcements. When I asked for details, he said it was a surprise. I hate the ones with a sense of humor. Sith jokes are rarely pleasant. Signing off.
Yeah. They're trying their best to attack me, but just isn't going anywhere. The only command we really have is boot hole scenario. I have no idea what that is, but so I'm not gonna do it. Yes. Solo mode off? No. Hasn't. Yeah, you have very crappy attacks. Maybe you should not use the ranged combat system anymore. Just a suggestion. I think we need help though. Maybe not. Nice upgrades. We need... I think I'll just assault that place. We could... No, we'll do this.
Wait here.
We'll sneak to the generator, and after we sabotage it, we'll go back to group mode. So all our guys will come to support us. We're good enough to survive. Survive until that point. They're very likely the droid defenses. Oh, reinforcements. We should be safe because there's no line of sight, at least directly to the Sith. So not all of them can shoot at me. Turn off. Okay. shouldn't last long.
This won't take long. Time to even the odds.
A weakness is revealed.
This might have been a more serious fight if they had the turrets and droids functioning. But without them, they're not much of a challenge. Ooh, Dark Jedi appreciation.
How do you like that?
Soon you shall know pain.
Loot, 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 loot. What? Why do you have forced potency? Forced affinity. I need to check the combat styles. Turpine Zal Alon.
How do you like that?
Ah, suddenly soldiers.
What's going on?
Okay, Force Affinity. But you, Force Affinity, Potency, Channel. Yeah.
How
go.
may I serve?
No.
To battle.
Let me handle this.
Beast environmental suit. The Shade Sonic Blaster. Sith Lords. And they're carrying explosive rockets for some reason. Aratech Cardio Regulator. What the hell does that do? Not much. I think you should use electrical capacitance. There's no need though. 3 Jedis are good enough against anything they can throw against us. And a Tomb of Freedon Nadd. Let's go.
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins. I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to Isis. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Freedon Nadd. We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp.
Who's Freedon Nadd?
Some sort of fallen Jedi. He conquered Onderon long ago and became their king. The royal line is directly descended from him. That part of Onderon history the citizens try to leave buried and forgotten.
Is that all you know about this tomb?
Freedon Nadd was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith presence here makes the danger great.
I can taste the power of the dark side here. Freedon Nadd must have been truly great to leave such an impact. The echoes of his life are still here. I feel secrets can be learned here.
I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
Yeah?
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
Let's settle this. Take them down. Time to even the odds.
You could easily do a couple of 100 points of damage with a warrior. Easily. Our warriors aren't all that great, and still they can put up something like 150 points with a single lightsaber. So yeah. Well, you could add that to the unsect another weapon, and then the force speed, is it? At master level it at least has one attack, if not two, so that's an insane amount of damage you can push out with these guys. If you play a warrior, you really can't lose at that point against anyone. Dark side energy, I
How
think
may I serve?
Visage might be best. Take care of those. Yeah, control your emotions. Try to tame the emotions in this area. Temporary strength +4 to your strength and constitution. I'm resisting the dark tide energies here.
I hear you. Yeah?
Probably does it well for Beader. Has been struggling with his anger against the Mandalorian, so probably good that he doesn't give in to the anger. It's also worth noting that he's the only one who could access those. No matter which character you use on them, it's the main character that's has it. He's doing the dialogue.
This one will fall.
We could repair the damage droids, but frankly the enemies here aren't strong enough. Ancient box.
I'll have this open in no time. This is too tough for me.
The Sith were working on this old computer terminal. It appears to have been a delicate operation. Attempt to repair. There are 6 core modules labeled A to F, and one is dangerously unstable and needs to be replaced. The Sith have run a diagnostic report with each module to indicate which other modules are fully operational. 4 of the diagnostic reports have a single error on them. 2 reports are completely accurate. Ah, shit. The unstable module's diagnostic report is one of the 2 that produces accurate results. Ah, crap. Okay, one that produces accurate results is also the one that needs replacing, and there's 2 of them. 2 are accurate, 4 are false. Ah, crap. So, A is claiming these are wrong. What does it actually report? I'll leave the terminal alone. Yeah, what does the meaning of those? What's the meaning of those letters? Is it functioning or has to be functioning? Which other modules are fully operational? So A claims that F, E, and B are fully operational. So if that's accurate, yeah, this is just a more complex version of a puzzle in the first game, and it was. These are fairly annoying. There might be a trick to these, but I have never at least heard of such a trick or learned one. So only way for me to go solve these is to simply go through them, and it's going to take some time. It would be much more time than to just try and fail. But I think we only have one attempt. Maybe. I have no idea. At least 2 need to be correct. All other 4 are reporting false. So how do we distinguish between the 2? Guess we'll just have to assume what follows from if we assume that A is right. But that's sort of a... There's still another accurate one, so it doesn't really help all that much. Ah, shit, this is gonna take forever to do it. What could possibly be worth this aggravation? Let's try something different. I don't think I want to do this. I don't want to spend the time doing this. Frankly, I don't even know what the hell I'm getting out of this if I do. So that's why I'm sort of inclined not to do it. Equipment is not something we're really using. Okay, I'm gonna go with B. What a shame. This might have been much more attractive if we had... Well, I don't think we can finish this earlier. But when you put a puzzle in a game, there's usually two ways to get the player to do it. Either it's mandatory, so you do it even if you hate it, or two, you sort of hint that there's something good behind it. This is... I feel nothing for this. Either it's fairly trivial to get past it, or I'm just going to guess. I don't want to do the work. I can't imagine what could possibly be worth doing an annoying puzzle. Okay. Mathematical operators missing. So we need to add operators. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Well, this should be a little bit easier. I'm not sure, there might be even multiple ways to solve this. And we need to produce a 13. Okay, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this I think we need to, maybe we need to use all of the operators, and that would make it probably that there's only one solution. So we need to get a 13. The first in the bracket is probably plus or minus. Otherwise there would be no real point in putting it in brackets. Maybe not. I don't know about these games. Okay, we can use whatever we want. That's odd. It shouldn't be... okay, we can get a 4 out of this then and add 9. Yeah, that's quite a bit easier. Yeah, gigantic waste of time. I'm glad I didn't try to solve the logic puzzle. Abstract logic puzzles are sort of a gigantic waste of time as far as I'm concerned. Given the same puzzle given to sort of a real situation, or at least a little bit more than just numbers or letters, would make it a much at least convenient for me to solve it. But just having an abstract logic puzzle is probably the biggest turnoff I can have in a puzzle. It's like the game is telling you directly that yes, this is a gigantic waste of time and nothing else.
Get this over with.
Electromesh armor. Okay, that's new. I've seen an electromesh armor. For God's sakes, end the battle. What's an electromesh? Energy resistant armor. Very good energy resistant armor. What do we have? I think we have something better. Is it a medium or light? I think it's medium. Might be good for him. He has I think the value of a 7.7 versus 7.6 with a resistance of 10 energy. Yeah, if we can find an upgrade table, we'll switch to electromesh armor and put all the upgrades there. We'll lose one armor class, but we'll gain 10 additional defense, resist versus energy, or at worst case 5 additional. Either way, it's still worth it. Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yes. Healing. Energy resistance. Yeah, take it. I need you to go, dude. Should I support?
What's going on?
He has a good. She has a good
How may I
support
serve?
ability.
I hear you.
Yeah?
It's a free energy resistance to all party members.
More where that came from.
Yep. Tough struggles ahead. Corellian power suit again. I don't think we've had one of those. Freedon Nadd's blade. Ooh. Corellian power. I just want to see it. Where is it? It's not all that great. What about Freedon Nadd's blade? Nothing about upgrading this. It's a good blade, but restricted to dark side. It would be good for Candors if we can upgrade it. Surgical nuke. Okay, what's here then? Lead true path. Yes, let's do this.
This one will fall.
The leaping ability is the ability of a
Where that came from.
Jedi Guardian.
Anyone that has been marked by our masters can do it. Yes, you're getting the hang of it now. It's so easy. But how did they do it? You doubt our masters' power. They have erased the minds of these beasts and made them our obedient servants. With an army of these, who could defeat us? No one, of course. Now the intruder is here. Beasts, attack!
More where that came from.
Yeah, this fight don't really last.
More where that came from.
Ah, crap, one of these. What is it this time? This ancient thermal controls the locking mechanism to the door blocking the inner tomb. There's a lever here that should unlock the door. Okay. Was nice. There's probably another area like this on the other side. Construction kit. Fuck. Ooh, Sith Captain, he can take hundreds of points of damage.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Not that it'll make any kind of difference, but we're barely taking any damage here, so our equipment's, and we got a 20,000 credit worth of armor there. Yeah. It's a good armor. It's good against every kind of a close range combat and some long range combat. What do we have now? Yeah, I'll probably keep this. It won't make any. The armor change would not really make any kind of significant difference to Biodor at least. Yeah, apprentices are not good enough. We're barely taking any damage from them. Less than 10 points. Yeah, we are doing about 90 points of damage each turn. So yeah, ooh, another dark side.
How may I serve?
would she resist it? She's quite a bit on the light side anyway. Oh, why is she so much on the light side? I want to, and no matter who goes there, he has to resist it. Control emotions. Try to tame the emotions in the area. Temporary +4 to strength and constitution. So this group got quite a lot of light side points here. I'm thinking of doing that because they're more likely to help me, I think. Tekla Blade. If I get them to go to the light side, even though I'm not. Thorns rope. An okay rope. Okay. Critical strike. Improved critical strike. Attack +1. Damage 1 to 10. Damage bonus +5. This is a good weapon, but again not upgradable, so it's totally useless. Problem here is that the upgrades are much better than any actual item, so the base item doesn't matter if you upgrade it. Well, it matters, but it won't matter that much. The door, yeah, it's already been unlocked, so there was only a need to go to one of these sides, not both. Well, they were full of evil Jedi, so need to cleanse them anyway. Now disrupt the ritual of the Masters. They're going down. Money and the components are no longer an issue. We could get thousands of more components or tens of thousands more credits quite trivially at this point. Also, the game as late like this, this is too easy. This is way too easy. I'm thinking of starting, well, not exactly replacing Let's Plays of games, but doing an additional solo Let's Play on a game that I've already played on the harder difficulty, just to see what kind of difference does it make. I would have the KOTOR games now installed, for example, so that might be worth a try. Just to play on the side, ignoring plot and NPC interaction considerations, and just doing a different kind of a path and playing it solo as to an extent that you can, just to see can you do it, and what kind of difference does it make. Excluding NPC interactions, naturally, I think it might be a better experience. Because
Captain, we need just one more moment. We're almost through. Failure, Captain, will not be tolerated.
As you command, my lord.
Yep. So I was saying, I think the experience would be better here. Because this game, there's no difficulty here. It just doesn't exist. Loot. Force focusing visor. I'm pretty going after the loot because it really is good loot. Yeah, excellent. This is amazing item. +1 charisma, +4 wisdom, force regeneration 2. Jesus Christ. Probably 20,000 at least. Are you gonna provide a fight?
Break the ritual now. You're too late. We have done what needed to be done. Soon, Onderon shall fall, and with it, the Republic shall die. But what is this? Of course, the Force has guided you here. It echoes within you, yet I sense it is untrained. It is good you have sought us out. This tomb is strong with the dark side. Here is where you will take your first steps on the path to your destiny.
Yep. I will not walk the path of the dark side.
What lies has your master spread? What have they denied you in their ignorance? The Jedi preach calm and serenity while wallowing in weakness and hypocrisy. They would have you become a puppet of the Force. They would have you deny the strength of your emotions, the strength of your own will. Can't you feel the power of this place? It echoes through you like a second voice. Accept it. Embrace it.
It's not too late for you. You can come back to the light.
So you seek to save me? From what? With the dark side, there is no knowledge forbidden, no restraints. What can you possibly offer me? Can't you feel the power? Here, within the walls of this tomb. Just embrace it. Don't limit your potential.
Yeah, I won't be tempted.
A shame. Instead of freedom and power, you have chosen death. So be it.
Yeah, we'll see.
More where that came from.
Yeah, that was entertaining 5 seconds again. Galshay Advisor armor. Crystal Pontight. Double-bladed lightsaber, Sith Power Plant. Okay, double-bladed lightsabers. It makes things simpler. Allows us to get similar amount of benefits with a fewer number of lightsaber crystals. Ooh, some kind of ceremonial shield. All, yeah, resistance 10 versus dark side, saves all +4. Holy crap. Holy crap. We'll give that to our main character. She's the one who has to do most of the fighting against the enemy Sith Lords. They're very free with loot in this game. It sort of makes sense because the levels are much higher, so you have to have something better. But the system doesn't really work all that well, at least what's implemented in the game. I just want to see it. Not upgradable, shitty light. Don't want. Okay, first part's done. Verpine Zal Alone.
are finished here, I will take you back to the camp. You can let the rest of your squad know what you've discovered. Of course.
Okay, I'll end here. This was this is the end of this group's adventure, so now we will move on to what happened to the team that went to Onderon.